With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the former Auburn kicker, Daniel Carlson, to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Already here, they'll audible to something else. First play and a first throw for Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell.
They went for the deep shot early, and that's fine, but I don't think it was the right target to throw it to. You had three other guys sprinting downfield, and I thought two of them were open. Could have avoided an interception there by attacking a different player in coverage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, it's sometimes a thing of beauty.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double-team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll run again with Jackson, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
In motion, Hill. Moon to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 29-yard line. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. On first down, it's Moon. And Cooks hands it over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, just like last play. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. To throw, Moon. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Yeah, wait. I'm still trying to get used to the offense.
For this next drive. And their opening drive, that ended with the interception. Fortunate, though, it didn't lead to points.
It didn't lead to points, and because they kind of got away with one, maybe you come back and throw something similar again to show that you're not afraid, that you're not going to back down, and take your shot. Let the defense know that you're going to be there all game long.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just...
Yeah, man. Early morning grind again, man.
Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
second down, here's Rodgers. Throw left side, complete to Sharp. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Touchdown! A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Quarterback loves the receivers, but sometimes his best friend is that tight end.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, isn't it? Because we always talk about the guys out wide and how acrobatic they are. But that tight end, great sight lines, easier throws. They become a bigger and bigger weapon as the NFL evolves.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Yeah, man, that was a good game, bro. I was watching the Ravens versus Colts. But, man, I was so mad because there was a lot of uncalled plays, man. There were 2 pass interference and a face mask. And the refs didn't call it, man. So I feel like that's why the Ravens lost. But I don't know, man. I was upset.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Allen.
Yeah, man, that was ridiculous, man. But actually, Lamar Jackson played pretty good, man. So, I mean, I thought he was struggling in the beginning with that offense, but after a while, he got used to it.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 to 1. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. From the gun, it's Rodgers. That is caught. It's Calvin Johnson. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Rodgers wants to change the look. Rodgers now throwing on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Now Rodgers. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up for the first and goal.
7-7, our score after 1. Raven football here.
And they didn't have a slot-o-matic on Calvin Johnson. I need to put Sharp to slot-o-matic.
In the pistol. Here's Walker. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1. Walker once more. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now they'll audible to something else. On first and 10, Moon. And that's complete to Cooks. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll make it second down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Raven territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 49-yard line. Moon. And going deep for Hill. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And the Ravens are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. So they try to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill move.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Throwing is Rodgers. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He gets this one to Johnson. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Carlson now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And I messed up on that one, bro. Gotta think a little bit better. It was 4th and 8, so I couldn't find any play.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to it.
And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. In motion, Hill. To throw on 2nd down, Moon. And get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Jackson is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Alright, man, not trying to give any excuses or anything, man, but I'm trying to learn this offense. So, hopefully I get... I mean, it's good, man. It's good competition right now. So, I'll learn a lot from my mistakes.
Alright, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So, you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you're looking to plays. All this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. An explosive 38-yard pickup. Going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. On first down, Rodgers. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Rodgers to throw once more. He's got his man sharp, complete. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Rodgers now on first down. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Calvin Johnson as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up. And then you get
Yeah, man, Calvin Johnson, bro. Need to get him, way. Puro high passes nomás.
That is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Too much. Down he goes. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
On the go. Fix the Eagle. Fix the Eagle.
A final shot before break. Moon. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
And he's going to have a Rams first down as he gets it up past the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now Moon. He'll dump this to Bo. It's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. And quickly, they get to the line. In motion, Hill. Moon to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to convert by play there on 3rd and 1. They run on first down with Jackson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving the guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On 2nd down, here's Moon. They're going deep for Hill. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, LA! Tyreek Hill, 44 yards. And the Rams have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is...
He's got a man complete. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 61 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2nd and 9. Now Rodgers. It'll be a 16-yard loss on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Snap comes at 1. And that will be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 41 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
First down.
Rig alert, rig alert.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch. Back now in Arlington. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. They run again with Jackson. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They work now on 2nd and 9. In motion, Hill.
60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Out of the gun, it's Moon. Got a man, it's Jerry Rice. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 37. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Up the middle they go with a big back Jackson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Flush to his right. That is caught. Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Rams. Luke Schoonmaker, 35 yards. And the Rams are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 43 yards. Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play. Now Rodgers on 1st and 10. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Devin Hester laying himself out in the end zone. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Carlson on for the PAT. And the lead is down to 4. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game here in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try to bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at the earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trip to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
It got his man complete. Down the right sideline. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here. We go a long way toward wrapping this one up. To throw, Moon. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Jerry Rice with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Rams are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Here's 1st and 10. 26. Rodgers now on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
A big play looming on 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Throw out wide to Walker. And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Rodgers got to have this one. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Ravens first down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Here comes second down. On second down, here's Rodgers. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. This is first and 10. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Second and 10. Here's Rodgers. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
Rodgers going to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Rodgers to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Rams are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. And the Ravens have got it. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. This ball intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Rams are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the former Auburn kicker, Daniel Carlson, to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Right away, They'll change the look.
Buffalo 18.
Now Griffin on first down. And that's complete downfield to Cooks. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, this defense certainly knows they're going to have their hands full trying to slow down this passing game. Here's an example on the very first play from scrimmage. I think we'll see some different looks, maybe some pressure from different places, but it didn't work there, and it's a quick first down.
They'll throw on first down with Griffin. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down the 47-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He's got it at the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. Rodgers now to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Calvin Johnson, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board. Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Already here, they'll audible to something else. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get him going.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Back to Walker on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
26. Hey, take 26.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 42. A good pick up there, 20 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Throwing now is Rodgers. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll be knocked to the ground right there at the 22. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. And again, it's Rodgers. His throw incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone is hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. And now on the heels of the pick 6, here's their offense on the field sooner than intended as they'll try to make it 8-0. McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in. And he will get in to make it 8-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize, put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And Walker has it. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Here's 3rd and a few inches. Now Rodgers going to shift him around. They'll try for the first with Walker. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. And now a fake on the jet sweep, and instead they'll give it to McCaffrey. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on 2nd down.
To throw is RG3. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
McCaffrey is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. That's caught at the 2. And he is in to make it 16-0.
16. Ravens, nothing.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're already looking up at a 16-0 deficit. Still plenty of time to go, 1st quarter. But work to be done as they come up 1st and 10. They're throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones at a 1st down. Now Rodgers. That is caught. It's Calvin Johnson. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 35 yards. And the Ravens get a bit closer. And if you blinked, you probably missed that touchdown drive. It happened in a hurry.
I was just putting mustard on my hot dog, and all of a sudden he's in the end zone. I've got to do a better job of paying attention with this quick strike offense.
I thought you were going to tell your wife about the hot dogs in the booth thing.
I just did, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You did. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that trims the lead down to 9. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Their own 18-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Steady.
On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. Eluding the pressure right. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Come on. 19 tight. 19
Now
tight.
they'll change things up.
18, 5 in.
Throwing now, Griffin on first down. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one goes for 24 yards.
First down, Pittsburgh.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
From midfield now, here's Griffin. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Hot 70, hot 70.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
He was brought down at the 26. 4 yards from the pickup.
Here's Griffin.
2nd and 6.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Now look out, Griffin hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Throw out wide to Walker. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up 2nd down. To throw is Rodgers. Here's Johnson with a reception. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. It delivers a big play here for this offense.
26. Hey, 88.
On first down, Rodgers. Johnson's got it complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Toward the pylon, caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Calvin Johnson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is down to 2. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Ready?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
18 rattlers.
On 2nd down, here's Griffin. Well, that'll be incomplete. No, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Griffin. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
They're going on 4th down. It's Griffin. And he is caught. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Griffin. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Let's go now.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Here's Griffin to throw. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt to kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, Griffin. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a 1st here on 3rd down.
19. Let's go.
Griffin. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they are going to have a 1st down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this 1st half of action.
Okay, break.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Dragon 60.
Griffin will throw again. And that'll be complete to Finley. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Out of the gun, Griffin. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Michael Mayer in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime. And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining in this first half.
And I'm reminded that they get the second half kickoff as well, so they can break this one wide open before the other guys have a chance to possess the football.
And he is into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunt, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
4 yards on the pickup.
Now it's Griffin. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Griffin. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Gain of 17 yards. And the Steelers first down.
Griffin now off the bootleg. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
Trap 60, trap 60.
On 3rd down, Griffin. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Out is Myers for the Seahawk field goal. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. 87 yards, the official distance on the kickoff return. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel but they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
They'll throw on first down with Griffin. He's going to air one out. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. 40 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for two. He's got it at the 2. And they're a perfect 5 for 5 now on two-point conversions as he is in to get them 2 more. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
6:30.
Rodgers now on first down. Throw left side, complete to Sharp. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Rodgers going to throw. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Yeah, 300. Yeah, 300.
Rodgers now to throw. He gets this one to Johnson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
For a Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back north.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
That's complete to Sharp. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. To throw, it's Rodgers.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Steelers are going to take possession here